Hello 100% Pure Elvis family, welcome back to my channel and I hope this all sees you well. And if this is your first time visiting the 100% Pure Elvis channel, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this upload. To everyone else, thank you for your continued support of myself and my 100% Pure Elvis channel. On this upload today, I want to talk about three of Elvis Presley's early soundtrack albums to accompany Loving You, Jailhouse Rock and King Creole. You will all know his debut movie Love Me Tender did not get released as a soundtrack album. If I do remember correctly, I think it was released on EP. Unfortunately, I do not own that on vinyl. So what I'm going to share with you today is my vinyl for Loving You, Jailhouse Rock and King Creole. I will share the catalogue numbers, I will share the vinyls inside and the track listing. And at the end, I'm going to share with you what my favourite is out of the three movies. And I will share with you what my favourite soundtrack is out of the three. So let's get started with my copy of Loving You. That catalogue number, LSP 1515. Now, I do not know if this is an original. I know a lot of my subscribers will help me out on this. So please, can you let me know if the catalogue number LSP 1515 is an original? As you are all aware, Loving You is from 1957 and Elvis played Deke Rivers. And I love the image of Elvis on the front there from the movie Loving You. And again, it's so beautiful on that front cover. On the back cover, 4 more images from the movie Loving You from 1957. It also starred Elizabeth Scott, Wendell Corey. For me, an outstanding movie. I purchased this copy of Loving You last year from a vintage shop in Northampton Town. The track listing for Loving You is as follows. Side 1, Mean Woman Blues, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear, Loving You, Got a Lot of Living to Do, Lonesome Cowboy, Hot Dog, Party. Side 2 do not include songs from the movie Loving You. So side 2 we have Blueberry Hill, True Love, Don't Leave Me Now, Have I Told You Lately That I Love You, I Need You. So side 1 is from the movie Loving You. Side 2 are not included in the movie Loving You. Now I've just noticed on the back as well, obviously it's in stereo, so I do not believe this is an original copy. So if anyone can help me with the year that this would have been issued in, I would be really grateful. So from the movie itself, I'm going to go for Got a Lot of Living to Do and Mean Woman Blues and Party. But it's a fantastic soundtrack to the movie Loving You. And as I was saying, Elvis played Deke Rivers, and inside, in its sleeve, and here we go, that is the vinyl inside the black RCA Victor label. That catalogue number, LSP 1515. And if I do remember correctly, I think it cost me £20. When I purchased it from the vintage shop in Northampton Town. And again, I was really happy to add this to my collection. I also own it on CD, obviously, but this is the only copy that I own on vinyl of his 1957 movie soundtrack, Loving You. Now we're going to get on to his next movie, Jailhouse Rock, also from 1957. But the vinyl that I own is a bootleg copy. It's a 12-inch vinyl. So again, I purchased this last year also from SJ Records in Stratford-upon-Avon, if I remember correctly. I think it cost me £25, if I do remember. Oh, what a great image of Elvis there again on the front from the movie Jailhouse Rock. Now, this has a catalogue number of 31126. 31126. So, as I was saying, this is a bootleg copy. Originally, it would have been a standalone EP release, but this is a 12-inch bootleg vinyl. On the reverse, you've got your track listing with some text at the bottom here. And I'm going to read that out to you if you don't mind. It says, "The fabulous Mr. Presley does it again. Following the fantastic success of Loving You, most of those in the know thought that the peak had been reached in the already unbelievably successful career of this young man. But, brother, were they wrong? This film, released by MGM, looks like breaking all previous records." This copy of Jailhouse Rock was released via the Popular label. And it says, I hope you don't mind me reading this out, so please forgive me if I'm going to read quite slow. Jailhouse Rock is Elvis Presley's third appearance before the movie cameras. An Avon production released through MGM. This film goes far beyond anything Elvis has done to date. Cast in the role of a well-meaning but fiery-tempered young Southerner, Elvis, Vince Everett in the film, finds himself sent to prison after he accidentally kills a man. The changes brought by his prison life and his relentless ambition to gain wealth and fame after his release are other aspects of this emotionally charged film. Needless to say, when Vince Everett looks for a means to gain wealth, he naturally turns to singing, which gives Mr. Presley an excellent chance to utilize his voice while staying in character. In this album, on side one, Elvis sings all the songs which were written especially for the film. There is the throbbing title song, Jailhouse Rock, which opens the album, followed by Young and Beautiful, I Want to Be Free, Don't Leave Me Now, and Baby, I Don't Care. All in the inevitable style of this exceptional young singer and actor, Elvis Presley. Side 2 features old Presley favourites, How Can They Be? Plus numbers not previously released in Southern Africa. So again, this is an import from Southern Africa. The track listing, side 1, Jailhouse Rock, Young and Beautiful, I Want to Be Free, Don't Leave Me Now, Baby I Don't Care, Treat Me Nice. Side 2, I Beg of You, Don't, Playing for Keeps, Shake, Rattle and Roll, Good Rockin' Tonight, I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine. And as I was saying, Elvis played the character Vince Everett. Inside comes in like a plastic sleeving protector. And again, here we go, that orange RCA Victor label. So again, obviously this is a reissue, it's an import, and unfortunately it doesn't say what year this was issued. I should have checked it before I did this upload, but if you want to type in that catalogue number onto Discogs, and that catalogue number 31126, it will show you the year of its release, but this is relatively rare to get a hold of. As I was saying, this cost me £25. And the final album from 1958, King Creole. And again, what a fabulous image of Elvis on the front from the movie King Creole. And the catalogue number RD2708 8. On the reverse, 3 images from the movie King Creole. And it's Paramount presents Elvis Presley in King Creole, a Hal Wallace production, co-starring Carolyn Jones, Walter Matthau, Dolores Hart, Dean Jagger, Vic Morrow, and Paul Stewart. And again, let me quickly read the text that's on the back. In the role of Danny Fisher, Elvis Presley has found the most demanding challenge of his career. Based on Harold Robbins's best-selling novel, A Stone for Danny Fisher, King Creole is the dramatic story of a young man's struggle to find himself. Danny is a mixed-up kid who exchanges the trials of high school for the violence and thrills of the New Orleans underworld. He is swept into the frantic world of petty hoodlums, of master racketeers and their women, and it is not long before Danny finds himself plunged into plans for a robbery of his own father's store. How Danny solves his predicament and frees himself from the trap of gangsterism. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. How he finds happiness as a singer and fulfillment as a human being make for a fast-moving film of relentless tension. The action of the picture is studied throughout with wonderful songs. This recording is taken directly from the original soundtrack. So, side A, King Creole. As Long as I Have You, Hard-Headed Woman, Trouble, Dixieland Rock. Side 2, Don't Ask Me Why, Lover Doll, Crawfish, Young Dreams, Steadfast, Loyal and True, New Orleans. Now, again, that catalogue number for King Creole, RD27088. I can't remember how much this cost me. I've had it in my collection for quite a while now. But so they are the 3 soundtrack albums from the early part of Elvis Presley's movie career. I also now want to put in order my favourite film, favourite soundtrack. So I'm going to start with the final one. This is my favourite early Elvis Presley movie, King Creole, and it is also my favourite soundtrack from his early movies. Now, my all-time favourite Elvis Presley song, I love Crawfish. So when I'm talking about my favourite songs from the 1950s, my favourite would have to be I Need Your Love Tonight. But when we're talking about movie songs, Crawfish, I just adore that song. As Long as I Have You, Hard-Headed Woman, Steadfast, Loyal and True, Trouble. What an amazing soundtrack to a great movie from 1958. Elvis Presley in the role of Danny Fisher in the movie King Creole from 1958. Now, the next one I'm going to go for is Loving You. Again, what a great movie with a great soundtrack. Now, I had to choose King Creole first because I do prefer the movie and I do prefer the soundtrack to King Creole. But this comes a very close second. Now, when I'm looking at the soundtrack for Loving You, I'm gonna go for Got a Lot of Living to Do, Mean Woman Blues, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear. But Lonesome Cab, every single song on this soundtrack album is just superb. So there we have the 1957 movie Loving You, where Elvis played the role of Deke Rivers, a fantastic movie with a great soundtrack. And then, very difficult choice, but obviously I had to put Jailhouse Rock as the third favourite from his early movies. Now, for me, Jailhouse Rock is from 1957. He played the role of Vince Everett. And again, from the movie Jailhouse Rock, I am going to go for Don't Leave Me Now, Young and Beautiful, Treat Me Nice. But I love all of it. Obviously, you can't ignore the title track either. But again, from 1957, in the role of Vince Everett, Jailhouse Rock. That catalogue number 31126. I know I haven't spoken about his debut movie, Love Me Tender. Unfortunately, I do not own any copy of Love Me Tender on EP, but if I did talk about Love Me Tender, that would be fourth in the ranking of my favourite early 1950s movies of Elvis. I would rank Love Me Tender in fourth position. My favourite song from Love Me Tender would be We're Gonna Move and Poor Boy. But again, I just wanted to say thank you all for taking the time out to return to my channel today. It really means a lot that you are continually supporting the 100% Pure Elvis channel. I am getting ever closer to my 2,000 subscribers that I am looking at achieving by the end of this month, February. So please share my channel with fellow Elvis fans online. Talk about the 100% Pure Elvis channel with any other Elvis fan who you might think might like to subscribe. If you are watching this upload and enjoy what you see and you enjoy my channel, but as of yet haven't subscribed, please consider to hit that subscribe button. And welcome to the 100% Pure Elvis family. You are more than welcome. And again, I also have a TikTok handle, 100 Pure Elvis. On there, I do Elvis Presley songs of the day, accompanied by, sometimes I do photos of the day with the song, or like a clip from movies or a concert year, etc. So follow me over there as well. I always sign out by saying, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Lots of love, everybody, and I'll speak real soon. Bye-bye.